What's up guys, this is The Honest Outlaw here, and today we're going to do another quick first shots video. And I'm pretty excited about this one. I have something from Ed Brown here. I actually have the Ed Brown Evo L9 Lightweight. So this guy is pretty awesome, I have to say. What this does is kind of fill the role of what I would consider the perfect 1911 for carry. So Ed Brown's starting to do a couple of new things, and they have started coming out with a bunch of guns that are a little more modernized. So a lot of 1911s in 9mm and a lot of red dots on top of 1911s. And a red dot on a 1911 gives you a couple of things. Number one, it gives you a perfect sight picture for most people, including aging eyes, but especially tracking targets moving or in real life. So if you're going to use this for carry, you're going to threat focus and you're going to have a really hard time in the actual situation trying to focus on that front sight. The red dot kind of takes that away and gives you one point of aim. On top of that, it allows for a more precise sight picture at distance. The 1911 also happens to have the best trigger in the business. So if you add the best trigger in the business with the best sighting system, you're going to have an extremely accurate overall platform. Now the Evo series is going to be one of, like I said, their more modernized series. So what you're going to get out of this gun is you're going to get some cool, really cool grips, in my opinion. This has a really awesome look to it, 25 lines per inch. You get this Chen Gen 2 magwell here, and I think Ed Brown might be the only company using these, and this is probably the best magwell I've seen for a 1911 in general. The hard part about getting a 1911 magwell is getting it so it funnels really well, but still maintains use with the magazines without a base plate. And it does that really well, and I'm really excited about that. The magazine release works really well. The gun is super slick, super easy to handle. The tolerances are real tight. It's extremely accurate right from the box, just like Wilson Combat or a Les Baer. Ed Brown is in the same tier of 1911s that's going to be. Really awesome trigger, obviously breaks under 3 pounds. The safety is awesome, single-sided safety. Some people want an ambi safety. I actually really like the single-sided safety because I feel like the ambi gets in the way when you're using your support hand. The slide is something I've never seen before. I don't know if you guys are used to handling 1911s, but usually the slide is a lot thicker than the frame and it's a lot heavier than it needs to be. They have not only, it appears like they've tri-topped it, but they've taken out all the excess material on the slide, and the slide is super tiny and super easy to conceal, and it doesn't have any holes in it either, so you don't have to worry about dust or debris or anything like that. This is a really excellent design, and the front serrations look minimalistic, but they're in the perfect spot, so they work really well. The rear serrations work really well too, because you wouldn't want to manipulate it using the red dot. Now it has a Vortex Venom red dot sight on it right from the factory, and that is one of the reasons that is because the Vortex is one of the smaller red dots, and this gun is so tiny that the RMR kind of looks weird on it because it's a little bit wider. The bull barrel inside also helps reduce muzzle rise. So if you have a light reciprocating slide and you still have a relatively heavy fluted barrel that looks pretty awesome, not only does it help mitigate recoil, but it also looks pretty awesome as well. So now all that being said, we're gonna go out and shoot it today and see how it performs. And usually with first shots videos, you get to see me bring it right out of the box. I got a confession to make. I love 1911s, and I love 9mm 1911s. I'm a sucker for a custom 1911 because you usually get a lot of accuracy and performance. So I may have cheated and went out and shot this last night and zeroed the red dot and had a little bit of fun before the video. But my wife wasn't around, we couldn't film it, and I really wanted to shoot it. So we'll be shooting it for the second time this afternoon. All right, so we got the Ed Brown Evo here. We're gonna gas this guy up and just see how we can shoot it. We gotta turn the red dot up a little bit because it's real bright outside today. Transitions really well.
Yeah, it does. That was really smooth.
Like it so far.
It's not our
Who needs manuals anyway, right?
Yeah, it's kind of windy.
I wish the wind would blow away. I wish the wind would blow away those little black bugs that keep biting me.
Peeing on
bastards. Yeah. So we'll just we only have 2 targets out here for today. If you want to show them the range really quick, because we keep tearing it up and we keep adding more, tearing it up and add more. But when it's all done, it will be much bigger and better, and we'll have a whole bunch more targets. But for now, we'll kind of just deal with these 2 targets, and we'll probably just do a little bit more distance shooting today as well. I'm not quite as good at tracking the dot under recoil as I am a fiber optic for some reason. But I'm getting better. Oh, we did have one. I just counted wrong. That was my bad. I thought the slide didn't lock back, but I had a damn round in the chamber. Yeah, it's got an external extractor on it, and it ejects like a beast. My wife's telling me that they're coming out pretty good. So we're at 10 yards here. We'll just do some concealed carry stuff. We'll try to do some just target transition, since I don't have a holster that actually fits with the red dot yet. She moves.
You are so fast.
Yeah, you know, it's crazy how well this thing handles, considering how light it is. Sometimes, even with a 1911, a bit of a high bore axis gun, right? But and with the short slide and with the weight, I think this is the lightest 1911 I've ever reviewed. I think it's even lighter than the Guardian. Somewhere around 26 ounces, I want to say. It's on par with the Glock 19. Now you are going to have a little bit less capacity for sure. You're only going to have 10 rounds as opposed to 15. But what you're going to gain out of that is extreme accuracy. So now we'll try this guy at 50 yards and see how we do. And if we do pretty well, we'll just do like a shooting compilation or something. That's not bad. 10-inch target at 50 yards in the wind. Getting bit by bugs.
Yeah, these bugs suck.
How dare you? I need to do a video when I shoot.
I actually got that bug on camera.
Did you?
You can see it flying.
Far so good. The Ed Brown lives up to the standard so far. This is just the first shots, first impressions video. We do plan on putting 500 to 1,000 rounds through this gun. A couple things I really like about it are, number one, it comes with the red dot, yes, and they don't have enough space for the rear sight, but they do include a little notch there for a rear sight that you can line up with the front sight pretty easily within 25 yards. So for a concealed carry type situation, sorry about the wind, concealed carry type situation, that's not going to be a problem. And other than that, the trigger's excellent, the grips are excellent, they look really cool. The gun's really, really lightweight, and I initially thought that was going to make it super snappy, and it is a little snappier than a full size, obviously, because it's half the weight. But it shoots really fast up close. It's pretty accurate at distance as well. I had no problem at 50, even though I'm kind of shooting like crap today because I'm out of practice. But the gun itself worked really, really well. All the controls are perfect right out of the box. The magazine seat's really great. It comes out really great. The slide release works really well. All the controls work great, including the hammer and all that stuff. So even the grip safety was not a problem. If you're looking for a Carry 1911, and you don't care how much you spend, this might be the best option on the market, but we'll have to find out in the full 1,000 round review. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please help out your local homeless shelters, and remember to recycle. I'll check you later.